So very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bhavna Bhatia, and I'm delighted to welcome you to Shaping the Future Forum on Software Products 2015. This exclusive initiative by Accenture is dedicated to showcase Accenture's state-of-art futuristic range of software solutions aimed to boost your business and take it to the very next level. By industrializing software products, Accenture is taking an important step forward for being a truly end-to-end business solution provider. And to give you an insight on the world-class technology and the importance of its usage in future, today we have a distinguished panel of renowned industry experts. So without further ado, let us, with a huge round of applause, welcome on stage Mr. Srinath Subramaniam and Ms. Duriya Kanchwala, Managing Directors and Head of Engineering, Accenture India, to deliver the keynote session on building of software-driven futures. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause. So Mr. Srinath is currently leading the product engineering group for freight and logistics product line with Accenture Software. In his over 23 years of professional experience spread across the US and India, he's held a variety of technology management roles, including directing product and engineering organizations, driving product and program management, and providing management consulting services for Fortune 500 clients with employers such as Edgeworth Systems, Yahoo, SAP, Deloitte, etc. And talking about our lady out here, Ms. Duriya Kanchwala, she's over 18 years of global IT experience in software products. She has led product conceptualization teams as well as engineering teams for various products in finance and health and public service domains. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for our wonderful duo. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you. So very good morning, guys. Thanks for coming in. And she just introduced me. I am just repeat and add something to that. I'm Duriya Kanchwala. I'm part of Accenture Software. Accenture Software is part of overall big Accenture umbrella where we create software products for various verticals. So been in industry for 18 years, mostly working on software products. Today we are going to take you through, initially I'm going to talk about the different trends, industry trends that Accenture Vision has envisaged. And after that, Srinath is going to talk about how Accenture Software is making use of those trends and providing industry world-class software to the markets. So as we all know that being a digital business, actually becoming a digital business is a massive transformation. And what Accenture vision is that every business tomorrow is going to be a digital business. And the technology is going to be a key factor that is going to drive this profitability and the market differentiation for all the industries. Now what has happened because of this? It's a change which has brought in, and a paradigm shift it has brought in the way we do businesses. So how does that impacted the traditional businesses? The traditional businesses have to change as per this, and what they are trying to do is try to connect their customers, their employees, and entire processes and their products and services digitally. They're trying to combine and digitize all these various aspects and trying to form an ecosystem of digital ecosystem. So what happens here? So many shifts that happen in the way you do your business. So what happens here is, what happens because of this digital ecosystem, it gives you a scale to move to the next level. you always, enterprises that we have today have hundreds of business processes. They have thousands of employees and millions of customers, which means that they are touching billions of lives. Means their ecosystem has grown to that, but they're also going beyond that boundary. They are going beyond their current enterprises and the entities that they are associated with. They are stretching it to include the other enterprises and other environments and other digital systems. So this is what is happening. So this is giving them a scale to grow and interact and connect with the other systems. So this is a digital business. This is a change that is happening where we are creating digital ecosystems. So with this, once you are getting a scale, but it also gives you an opportunity to reshape your business, reshape your products and services that you deliver to your customers. Okay? And also this gives these enterprises an ability to overcome certain challenges which they would not have had or been able to do in the traditional business. So you cannot operate today as one corporate, one enterprise, or one industry today as one corporate. You have to work together in one ecosystem. So that's what we call is we ecosystem. It's no longer me ecosystem, it's a we in this entire ecosystem. So you have to work and interact and touch so many other aspects which you are not initially doing. So I'll give you an example, okay? You know Philips. Philips is what? Manufacturing medical equipment. But it's no longer just creating or selling that medical equipment. We are making those equipment smart enough. It has workflows, orchestration between provider and patient. That's what they're trying to do. Working with the Salesforce.com, Salesforce, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to build that orchestration, gather that data, and actually provide the health outcomes. So it's not about just selling a product or a service anymore, it's actually selling the outcome. Okay? So this is something even for Home Depot, for example, what they're trying to do, they're creating devices which talk amongst themselves. That's number one. Plus, they also are connected to the link. And they also provide personal services to the individual there. So again, you are in a very connected environment. Now, if you're seeing even Fiat, it's also developing a car which has a lot of gadgets and intelligent cars where you are connected with Facebook and TomTom and all others, where you also you provide communication to the driver, you're also providing entertainment, you're providing navigation. So all of these stuff together bring a different experience altogether to the end user. So now, being a digital, what happens? In this digital age, you'll also be able to, these enterprises are able to scale up to the numbers. That's the one thing it gives you. Second thing it gives you is ability to shape the way the business model is going to work tomorrow. It's no longer going to be the same selling of a software or selling of a service. It's also going to be selling based on the transactions. So different types of models are going to evolve, and you're able to scale up with the changes because of this ecosystem which is so connected. Okay, so this is a thing that this we economy provides us. So what is going to happen because of this? You will have new brokers. New brokers in this system are going to be the master orchestrators. They are the one who are going to be working in this digital space, who are in the center of the system, well connected to the developers, connected to analytics, connected to suppliers, connected to customers, and who actually manage the show. So they are going to be the next thing was coming in. So all enterprises who are going to move to the digital business today are not going to be using technology just to improve their internal processes, but they are going to use this technology to actually connect to all the different ecosystems and then actually derive market differentiation there. So based on this vision of we economy, Accenture has come up with 5 trends of what the business is going to look like in some 3 to 5 years. The first trend being the Internet of Me. Now, what is Internet of Me? Internet means, Internet today has given a lot of personalization to so many services which we would not have had in traditional businesses. You always have news feeds, right? Your own personalized news feeds. You have your playlists, right? And you have your own book recommendations that you get. Everything is so personalized that you get. How is that possible? With so many large customer internet users, how is it possible to give the personalized services? Because all the organizations are now recognizing, at least 90% of the organization going the digital way recognize it is an individual who is in the center of all their business, their services today. Which only 34% when they had done a market research, only 34% of the companies thought 4 years back that we have to deal with only one customer and give personalized service to one customer. So it's no longer the personalization that we used to talk about. It is about giving a very good, simple, delightful, and actual personal experience from all the services that you get from this digital business. So, for example, you have a thermostat at home, simple thermostat. You should be able to intelligent to understand that you are 15 minutes away from home and it needs to set the temperature accordingly by the time you reach there. So that is a power that personalization comes with. The second important thing, the second trend, which will take the enterprises to digital business, is about outcome economy. That is hardware producing hard results. Now, what is output economy? Which means is outcome economy. That means that whatever outcome that you derived from the experience that you get from your hardware. Now, hardwares are becoming intelligent like the softwares were. Hardware is becoming a new software, okay? So what's happening with this hardware? Because in the Internet of Things with social, mobile, cloud, analytics, what's happening there is that we have got very powerful medium together and have made our hardware devices very, very smart. Okay, they are able to do much more than what they used to do before. Our initial concept of hardware was what? Just servers and network. That is what we thought about it. Today, they are intelligent devices. They are not only providing the services to the customer, what importantly they are doing are, they are sending the data back on the patterns of the usage to the cloud or analytics. And somebody is reading that on the real time and evaluating the patterns that are being used and making decisions. So this is where the hardware is changing the lives. So they are actually becoming more intelligent and actually they have become result oriented, which they used to not be before. This is the second trend that we envision will take our businesses to digital business. The third trend is about platform revolution. What is that? That is all the companies, I think top 30 companies that we have today in digital business, 14 of them have platforms. The platforms which are well technically architected, they are robust, and they are connected. They provide connection to all different entities in a very seamless way. And so examples could be Apple, Facebook, Salesforce. These are the platforms that have emerged in this digital business. Example also is Monsanto. Monsanto is a company, agriculture company, and what they do is they have a lot of business applications which are integrating all their farming activities. So they also, the software also has sensors attached, hardware who actually checks on what the weather is. Based on the weather, what type of plant should be grown, what type of crop should be sown, when they should be harvested, when they should be marketed, and what is the profit that you are deriving from that particular crop. So that is what the Monsanto does. Same with John Deere. John Deere, which you all know is again in the equipment business, they also have an integrated platform where they are able to give complete end-to-end solutions to their customers. So this is how the business is slowly moving into integrated fashion and beyond the realm of what they have traditionally been doing, in which they are actually integrating all their suppliers, customers, and business partners, and actually the entire world. That's how it's changing. The next trend is intelligent enterprise and huge data, smarter systems, and better business. What does it mean? Software being intelligent, okay? We always had software, right? They were intelligent, but not that smart. What did our current applications do? Current software did. What did it do? It actually provided employees in that enterprise to take better decisions and faster decisions. But what are they supposed to do now? They're supposed to train, they're supposed to give this intelligence to the machines. They are expected to evolve slowly. So what is happening is, whenever we have systems in digital business, we have a lot of devices. You have human component, okay? But you also have a lot of devices. Then you have cloud analytics along with it. And then you also have data science, where you're reading that data, and that you also have cognitive computing that's coming in. So everything is integrating today, which is making software very, very intelligent. So with all of these, the software is going to actually go through a different maturity curve. And what are the factors that is going to take a software to a next maturity curve? One is an automation, because you have a lot of data which is going to be generated. But you should be able to recognize which the data is useful and which is not, and that is where the automation is very, very important. Second part is machine learning. Machine learning is whenever any data goes to a machine should be able to analyze that data and give back the results. It is about sensing, analyzing, and then responding. Everything is what machine is supposed to do now. So that is a second part of the paradigm shift that one needs to do. The third one about is evolving software, okay? Software should be able to see where there are, where alert needs to be given, where it is a critical situation, able to do something more than what it really did. And the last one being the cognitive computing, which is able to, again, sense, comprehend, and then take informed decisions, is what the software is supposed to do in this digital business. So if you see here, there are two components. You have software, you have machine, and then you have humans. Machines, which helps you to scale up, gives you consistent result, and also do things faster, which humans cannot. But humans, they are more creative. They are able to take contextual decisions, which the machines cannot. So that is what is going to change now. And that is directly linking to the fifth trend, which I'm going to talk about, is about workforce reimagined. What does it mean? That means that we'll have a blended workforce of humans and second of machine. And a lot of things are going to change in this aspect. So we have to learn to work with machines. We have to let machines do, or hardware do, what it does best, and humans do what they do best. And the combination of machine and human doing together is going to give more than 10 times productivity and than what machines alone can do and humans alone can do. And this is what NASA also have done, that they have been looking for solar and dirt everywhere, and they wanted to find that out, and also the garbages that have come from the rockets that have been launched. They had the astronauts, and then they had robots going both together. So robots helped them find, human astronaut find where the garbage was, and this garbage was then collected by the astronaut. So that is what is a relationship between these two components, which nothing can be done individually by each of them. So this is also going to change. So in these, new questions are going to be asked. How is this, the whole talent that we have and the workforce that we have is going to change, and that we need to train them differently. We all know that there is a lot of, in certain pockets, like in global IT, we have scarcity of resources, especially in areas like cybersecurity, analytics, and all of that. How do we ensure that the human and the machine workforce is effectively leveraged to achieve outcomes? And also, what is the training that you will give to the workforce today so that they can work effectively with the machines, and vice versa? Machines should be enabled to work with humans. So that's going to change. And with this 5 trend in V economy, what it means is the way we do our software, the way we design our software is drastically going to change. Our software needs to be very liquid in the sense it should be able to scale up, it should be able to change faster, and our software has to be intelligent to cope up with increasing complexity. And our software has to be connected. It should be able to connect with all the different environments, another digital ecosystems. And that is where the trending software-driven future is trending towards to. And this is what we try to do in Accenture Software. We are trying to build industry-relevant software and trying to incorporate a lot of the trends which I have spoken about. So after this, I would like to invite my colleague Srinath to take up and talk about Accenture Software in more details.